Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Conversation with a Don. Yeah, y'all, Uncle Rom knows a lot and, people look up to me and, feel like I have some wisdom or bringing some, value to their lives, right? But I'm still in learning mode, man. I haven't stopped learning myself, man. Because, I'm not a multimillionaire. I haven't learned how to walk on water yet, so I got plenty to do. There's always stuff. Even with the relationships, stuff, I'm always looking towards a new angle, a new way of looking at it. Seeing something, learning about myself and everything. So towards that end, I actually had a conversation with a dude I would call a Don. I would call this dude a Don because this dude, he's a few years older than me. I'm 53, he's 56. He's a few years older than me. But he's one of two Dons that I know. Like real Dons, not just somebody you saying is a Don or a Mac or Urban Renaissance man. This dude is on some higher level. I mean, first the obvious, dudes gets women. Dude get women. I mean, not just any women either, but high-end women. Like, we talking like the minimum for this cat is a 92 octane. And those professional type of women. So those women who might be like groupies or, stuff like that, real attractive, chasing celebrities, he gets them too. Right? Plus he's making money. Right? And before somebody say, well, it's because he's making the money. No. Because when I first met dude, I didn't think he had any money. This is one of those dudes who walk around low-key. Brother. Right? Now, he can throw on a suit and everything. He can throw on that expensive watch when he needs to, but when he don't need to, he don't walk around with all of that, right? Like, I'll just say this dude is in high-end sales. This ain't one of those dudes at the local, smartphone store or something like that selling or a retail sale. He one of those dudes. His commissions are measured in 5 figures and stuff, right? This a cat told me his base for the year, his base salary for the year is $100,000. So that's not counting like what he actually sells. And anybody who's been in sales know your base is typically low to give you incentive to make money. So if your base is $100,000, shit. Anyway, right. I was talking with him, man. We were chopping it up about game, life, money. And it was just interesting. He validated a lot of stuff I was thinking, man. He was validated because, like, one point I mentioned, upgrading where I live and everything. And he was just like, man, as long as it's still in good shape, save that money. Unless you have to, save the money. He said it's all about cash and credit. Don't buy anything if you don't need to. If you got an old car that happens to work, stick with that. I was like, oh, okay. Because, you get a little bit extra money, you be thinking, man, shit, let me upgrade and stuff. But, he said unless you absolutely have to, I'll take it. I take financial advice from people who are actually making money. Right? And as far as women, this is one of those dudes. He can look at a badass female. The type of woman that other dudes would literally drink their bath water. Like, when I say drink, they like literally. Will definitely eat their butts out. Something like that will, definitely make the simp come out in so-called alpha male or something like that. Like one of those type of women. You got those women that even the top men go crazy over it. And this dude's like, been there, done that, right? This dude was even giving me game on how to approach women. I was like, damn, that shit actually worked. Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna tell y'all publicly. You gotta be on my private site, one of my private sites and stuff to get that information. So either Rom Wills Raw or my Patreon. Oh, real quick, if you a person, you get on Rom Wills Raw. That's why I do webinars for my members. I don't let the public know. Those are I do webinars exclusively for my members. Just had one on how to turn out a woman, right? But that's a little commercial announcement and everything. But one of the things I like talking with dudes like this, and like this is one of two legitimate dons I know. When I say legitimate don, right? That's that dude. He getting them. First of all, he got some sovereignty in his life. He got some sovereignty, which means he got some leverage. He got money, which gives you leverage. He got good credit, which gives you leverage and everything. He also has leverage with females. They think he's attractive and everything, right? He's not even that tall. About 5'10" 3/4, 5'11" with some shoes on. This dude got to be about 5'9". Yeah, he's still getting women like crazy, right? Like he turns down women. Let's put it like that. Shit, women be trying to trick with him. So, this dude on some legitimate stuff. One of two dudes. I know this other dude. Anybody who's Facebook friends with me might know this dude, right? Might know this dude. Like this other dude. But there's like one of two dons that I know. And, the life wisdom, not just from this one, but from the other one, is incredible. And the thing is, one thing that's cool about them, they still open to learning. They still open to learning. But that's on them. They smart. But seriously, dude was dropping game about just how the world really run. A lot of people, I'm gonna tell you what, right? One thing I've seen, a lot of people don't know what's out there. A lot of people, a lot of men especially, it's like, dude, you get some dudes, they get, few extra dollars on their job or something, they think they're doing something. I'm like, dude, that's just the beginning, right? That's just the beginning because, one thing this brother was telling me, man, he said at that high level, and he was talking about white boys, I ain't talking about like these, lower level guys just working or they frustrated or whatever. He talking about those masters of the universe type of white guys. He said at their level, man, when they advertise like opportunities among each other, well, they don't advertise it. He said, shoot, you gotta know somebody. He said there's a certain level, they're not gonna put that job on some internet job site. They're not gonna advertise it at that point. He said a certain level, it's like, shoot, you gotta chat them up. They gotta like know you or something. And I know they probably violate a bunch of laws, but people get around shit. People get around shit, right? So anyway, right? I was learning a lot from him. And I told him, I said, shoot, man, you got anything you need to tell me. Right? Because I'm not making 100. I don't have a base of 100,000. I'll be good this year if I make 100,000, really. I'm on that path, but really, shit, not a base. Like, just like, you already know that's coming in the house and stuff, right? And even just I like how he sees women, because like I said, a lot of dudes on that game or on that thing where they're trying to meet as many women as possible. And it's hard for them to fathom that you got some guys out there kind of tired of all that, and they just like, man, been there, done that. And I kind of approached that, being thorough doesn't necessarily mean you're a player. And he was even telling me that. He said, man, I ain't even there anymore, man. It's too easy. This is the type of cat, he can look at a woman and tell you what she gonna do. He's on that type of level. Like, if he got on YouTube for whatever reason, trust me, he would blow. He's one of like 3 cats I know would blow all of us away. Like, literally. like blow. I mean, this dude's just on some other level shit, right? But you know what? Whole point of it is, man, everybody still got something to learn, man. Everybody. If a person get to a point where he feel like he don't have anything to learn, he's in trouble. Because that's just a level of arrogance, man. Because nobody knows everything, and at the very least, people get another perspective. Because some of the stuff we chatted up and he said and stuff was stuff, I not only knew but actually practiced and stuff. But it's actually good to hear from another angle, which I appreciate it. It really is. So anyway, right, I'm going ahead and get my workout on. See if one of my youngins around here for me to finesse. So anyway, right. Yeah, ooh, I like that. Yeah, nice Mercedes. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and blessings.